Hello, I bought an MXR Carbon copy which was sold for spare parts as it's a bit tricky when you plug the power supply in. When you plug the power supply in, nothing happens. When you fiddle, sometimes it can light up, but nothing happens. It works fine with the battery though. So let's take it apart and try and fix it. Well, had a hard time figuring out where the issue was, but if you take a close look at where the power supply plug is here, I figured that can't really focus. There you are. This is where the power supply is. Well, there were broken tracks on the PCB, so I managed to fix it by adding some extra. Well, I had to remove everything. I had to remove the power plug to be able to solder it, because it solders in fact on the other side of the PCB. So you need to really take it out, clean it well, put it back in place, and then make sure that your soldering material goes to the other side and sticks to the other side. It's pretty tricky, especially that it's SMD surface mount components, so it's quite heat sensitive. But I figured that on this side of the PCB, the one you're seeing currently, well, there's no real track. In fact, most of the soldering has to be done on the other side. But as you're putting in the plug, you just can't access it. So it's a pretty tricky repair. But when you think of it, how it's been designed is a bit tricky, this pedal, because if you this is where you put your feet on, but when it's dark you might tread over, and then this is where the plug is. You might tread on the plug and therefore, well, break this connection, because it's directly soldered on the PCB. So now it does work. I'll put it back together and let you listen to it. But if you have this problem, well, try and unsolder and resolder it. But it's really tricky. It's not an easy repair. But if you make it, well, you're quite happy. There you are. Hope it's useful.